The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have been killing it lately. This is one franchise that's managed to stay relevant in the best way possible. I mean, last year, we got that amazing Shredder's Revenge title from DotEMU, as well as the Cowabunga collection, which had an incredible 13 turtle games in one package. The Lost Ronin comic finished up last year also, which was truly epic. We even got news that there'll be a Last Ronin game in the future, which I cannot wait to see. However, playing the waiting game is something Turtle fans don't have to worry about, as we got something that's going to be releasing sooner rather than later, with the newly announced DLC for Shredder's Revenge, Dimension Shellshock. Is coming later this year, and honestly, I think this will be one fans of that game will not want to pass up on. This DLC will include new color palettes for our beloved heroes. I know that's just a subtle change, but allowing us to mix up how our characters look is something I've always enjoyed, especially in these retro games. Now I know what you're thinking, new skins are cool and all, but let's be real, that's not actually new content. Why should you spend money on some stupid palette color swaps? Well, that's just because the cosmetics are just the tip of the iceberg. We're also getting new playable characters, which is pretty amazing when you think about it. After all, the game launched with 7 characters, and honestly, all 7 of them played pretty differently. So the fact that we're getting even more sounds just about as good as a large pizza with no anchovies.
Oh, but no anchovies. And I mean no anchovies. You put anchovies on this thing and you're in big trouble, okay? That'll do. And the clock's ticking, dude.
So far, they've only announced one new character coming in the DLC, and that is Usagi. Now what makes this so interesting is this is not actually a character from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This Samurai Rabbit actually has his own comic book line and is from his own franchise. That being said, he's had plenty of crossovers with the 4 brothers before, so this is not his first rodeo. After all, he's made an appearance in both the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic books, as well as several of their animated series. Relying on his katana and samurai skills, I cannot wait to see how he plays in Shredder's Revenge. From the footage we've seen, it looks more like he's going to be a hard-hitting power type of character, but until I get my hands on him, I'm really not certain. Now, the other cool thing about this is when they did the announcement, they said there'll be new characters in the reveal trailer. Characters as in plural. And since Usagi is technically not a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles character and simply a crossover one, I cannot wait to see who else they put into the game. By opening the door and allowing non-franchise characters make an appearance, who knows who else might be in this DLC. After all, the Turtles have been around the block before and have met some very interesting characters throughout the journey, such as the Power Rangers, the Ghostbusters, and even the Batman. I highly doubt we'll see anything like this in the game, but I've been surprised before, so at this point, who knows? Now this DLC is offering much more than just simple palette swaps and new playable characters. We're also getting an entirely new game mode. While not much is yet known about this mode, I expect it to be some sort of survival type of mode. And after what DotEMU did with the Streets of Rage 4 DLC, I expect this to be pretty meaty. In Streets of Rage 4 Mr. X's Nightmare DLC, they added a ton of content to their survival mode, which included unlocking new moves, which you could even transfer over to the single player campaign. Plus, the survival mode sort of had a roguelite element to it with the perk system. Between each wave, you were able to select a perk, which would either be a passive or something that would give your character elemental stats to use on their different attacks. Honestly, this mode was so much fun. I've already put dozens and dozens of hours into it. So I'm very much excited to see what they could cook up in the Turtles franchise. Whatever this game mode is. If they were that creative with Streets of Rage, I cannot even imagine what they could do with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because the options would be limitless. Overall, I am very excited for this new DLC. I think it's going to offer a ton of replay value to an already incredible game. That being said, it's time to wrap this up. If you guys did happen to enjoy the video, let me know by dropping a like. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Plus, let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited about this upcoming DLC? Which Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles character or crossover character would you guys love to see be announced in this DLC as well? Personally, I would love to see Slash made to be playable. However, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. As for me, I got a ton of work to do, so I'm gonna get back to the grind and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.